Hello, I hope this finds you well and that you had a happy and safe Thanksgiving. I dropped the ball. My apologies. I created an email that I was going to send, and then all of a sudden, life began to happen. I was preparing for Thanksgiving. I didn't do much, because then we celebrated our Thanksgiving in October. I flew up to Boston and I was able to hang out with the family. We had a big to do dinner and party dance over there. So this Thanksgiving, it was quite surreal. I went to the ocean, had an afternoon lunch, the boat lunches that they do on the ocean. So I had one of those and I was just sitting on the water and ate the Thanksgiving, meal over there. So it was nice and surreal. I love the water. I'm a Pisces, and that's the reason why I live in Florida. So I hope yours and your family were as good, peaceful, and relaxing. For those of you that, lost loved ones and it wasn't the same, I want to extend, my thoughts to all of you, because then the holidays are not the same as loved ones are no longer here. So my heart and soul and thoughts go out to you. May you be encouraged. May you feel their presence in your hearts, and may these holidays find you at peace. I wanted to do an audio email today where I talk about promises to self. Because we are in the holiday season, it's important that we remind ourselves on how important it is to care for our minds, our thoughts, and our bodies. So, as part of self care, I just wanted to say some statements that will help remind you to promise yourself to do self care. That means manage the thoughts that you think about, manage the things that you do, manage the people that you are around or that you allow yourself to around, but manage, the way that you live your life so that you are not digging deeper and deeper into an isolation or depressed state without pulling yourself back up. So here are 12 promises to self that you can promise yourself so that self-care becomes a priority. Number 1, I promise myself that I will accept my strengths as well as my flaws. Promise number 2, I promise myself that I will speak lovingly to myself. Promise number 3, I promise myself that I will always keep in mind that I cannot control everything. Promise number 4, I promise myself that I will choose my battles wisely. Promise number 5, I promise myself that I will forget the pains of the past, but remember their lessons. Promise number 6, I promise myself that I will maintain a stable peace of mind. Promise number 7, I promise myself that I won't compromise my values for anything or anyone. Promise number 8, I promise myself that I will learn to live in the moment. Promise number 9, I promise myself that I will let go of the things that are holding me back. Promise number 10, I promise myself that I will stay motivated to pursue my innermost dreams, my passion, or just my peacefulness and good health. Promise number 11. I promise myself that I will always see the fun and fulfillment in every activity that I partake in. Promise number 12. I promise myself that my life will get better and better every moment, every day, and every year. And for a bonus, I would like to remind you of one of my best prayers ever. It's called the Serenity Prayer. And it goes like this. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This is Dr. Stem. Be encouraged.